So, good evening, everybody. I am sitting on a chair this evening, and I'm going to do the first of a KabuffFM books segment. So I thought I might talk about books that I'm currently reading, books that I've read in the past, books that I might read in the future, books that I've made up inside my head, etc. So if you don't like books, maybe stop listening, or I think someone's trying to come in. Who could it be? Maybe stop listening, or switch off, or something like that. Anyway, so the book that I'm going to talk about is Dorothy Donnett's Dolly and the Singing Bird. Now, this book was published in 1968, an auspicious year, but this particular edition, which is a Penguin book, you can tell I'm a book historian, can't you, is from the 1980s, which you can probably tell from the Singing Bird, which is the woman on the front's excellent outfit. Please note her sparkling jewellery and her gun, of course, as well. This is a thriller. So what's quite interesting about this, so the Singing Bird, she's the protagonist, so she's the woman on the front. So she's not actually called Dolly. Dolly is actually a boat, and you can see the little boat in the middle of the D there, very cute. So that's quite interesting. So the singer, Tina Rossi, she's the protagonist. There's definitely someone trying to come in. Don't know who it could be. Maybe, I'm just going to go and open the door. Hang on a sec. Would you like to come in? Ginger Squires! Hi! Welcome into the Kabuff. Yes, I know, not a very usual activity. Do you want to go straight back out again? Okay, fair enough. Off you go. I don't even know if that was on camera, but Ginger just came in and then went straight back out again. Don't know if you saw her, don't know if you think I've got an imaginary cat, etc. Anyway, sorry about that, where was I? So, Dolly and the Singing Bird. So, Dorothy Donnett, lots of people rave about her. I'd never read one of her books before. This is what it says about her in here. With her prolific output, Dorothy Donnett has earned herself a reputation for brilliant historical research, sparkling wit, and a rich creative imagination. She's proved herself a superb storyteller with a fanatical worldwide readership. Definite career goals there. Now, I'm going to read you a little bit of this in just a moment, but one thing I wanted to say before I started is that, as I said, Tina Rossi, the opera singer, is the protagonist, but this is a series of books. I've only read this one, or the first half of this one, and it's actually a Johnson series book. Johnson and his lovely yacht Dolly are the principal ingredients in this series. So that's quite interesting. So in the other books, Dolly, the boat, and Johnson, the enigmatic Johnson, who wears bifocals and is a kind of society painter, is apparently in each one. But then there's a protagonist who speaks in the first person, who kind of encounters him for the first time. And that's quite an interesting conceit, I think, because I guess with the others, if you've read one before, you know a bit about Dolly and particularly about Johnson. So you probably get more clues about him as you go along. So I'm quite intrigued by that. So yeah, Dolly and the Singing Bird. So I'm going to read you just a little short extract from this, if you fancy it. One particular challenge about this, a couple of episodes ago I did mention my quite precise age, and I think I'm now that plus 2 days. And I would say with this light, this yellowing paper, and it's quite small typeface, I think I need some reading glasses. Good luck with me getting any of those in the next few weeks, but never mind. So sorry if I stumble over my words a little bit, but I'm just going to read you a little bit of this, and it features a cupboard. Oh my goodness, there's someone coming in again. Hang on. Do you want to come in to hear the story, Ginger? Do you want to come in? Are you coming in? All right, I'll just leave the door open so you can go out again. Come in. Move up. Oh dear, don't work with children and animals, they say. Right, here we go. Do you want to just come and sit on my lap? Come on then. Up you come. Come on. Okay, we're just going to read it, otherwise we're never going to finish this video. Oh dear. Maybe I'll just do the reading next time. I don't know, it's supposed to be a really dramatic reading. Okay, we'll do the reading next time, but it's good that you all got to see Ginger's tail. Bye! I can't switch the camera